You know what I'm really wondering about sometimes? We have the mega database. We're getting thousands of new games each 2 weeks. And I would love to know, as an amateur as I am, or who I am, I want to study the new opening theory a bit better. I want to understand what does it mean if Carlsen plays something which hasn't been played before? And what does it mean that something is more popular in the French defense now? And because I have an expert here, that's you, and the tools are right here.
Yes, generally, opening theory is changing, and the trends are not so easy to explain because sometimes everybody plays Sveshnikov Sicilians and everybody plays Berlin defense, Berlin endgame, or sometimes a Petrov, like nowadays. So, but okay, we can use. Let me show you some tools.
Yes, please.
I use my reference database, mega database, and I noticed that earlier, at least, we all had a database only of high-rated games. Let's say like games over 2,500, players over 2,500, so that we have a top database.
Yeah.
These days, you don't need this.
Ah,
So yeah, if you want,
the shock.
if I open any game, let me put a position, doesn't matter. So let's say,
Just quick for our viewers, as always, you're using
yes.
shortcuts. What was the shortcut to open a new board?
Control N,
Control
N
N.
from new,
For
yes.
new, it makes so much sense. Yeah.
Yes, every time if you know some logic in this, you remember very easily the
I
shortcuts.
would have thought B, but then again, B is for something else. New makes a lot of sense. Yes.
Yeah, control new position. It's simple. And then, okay, I just made some news. It doesn't move. So let's say bishop takes c6, b takes c6, castle short. Okay, let's put this way. Then I go to reference, yeah?
Okay.
And then I go to reference. My reference is mega. But people, yeah, say, okay, here we have games which were played in 1883, 1932. I don't want those games. Or I don't want games played by players who are less than, I don't know, 2000 or something. It doesn't matter. So first of all, here you see when the move 97, just an explanation, was played for the first time in 1883, for the last time in 2025.
Okay.
So you see some moves when they were played, and you can see that bishop a6 is a very new move. It was played for the first time in 2009 here. But yeah. So bishop a6 was first played in 2009. You see here, if I go to the year, it was played first time in 2009. So this is actually interesting information because sometimes you want some very new move and you have immediately this. So okay, let's say this doesn't say that it's a good move. So let's go. What I wanted to say is that you don't need a special database. You have here this button on the right.
Okay, I need to put us somewhere else to view this better. So yes, this button down in the right.
Down
yes,
right. Yes, and if you press this, here you can choose anything you want. Yes?
Oh.
And you don't need 10 databases. You don't need. I put by rating. Look, already 25. Let's make it even 2600, and let's put year 2020. So
yes.
we'll have so only last 5
only
years.
Very, very strong grandmasters from the last.
And we see that
years.
in the last 5 years, only 2 games were played with this position. But generally, my point is that you don't need 10 you don't need to change the reference of the database. You don't need to make more databases. Here, in principle, you have very quick selection of what you want. So this is that's why I actually don't change this reference database according to what I am looking for. You have here.
Okay.
Okay, then to go back to our question, what is in the modern theory? There are several ways. Maybe the simplest way is to go to live databases and to see what tournaments are playing right now. Okay, let's do it. Let's just try it. Yeah. So we see here European Club Cup.
Oh, yes.
Actually, only 2 rounds were played, so I'm not sure here we have enough. But let's see. Okay, it opened here. So these are the games from the European Club Cup, which were played yesterday and today. So these are the first 2 rounds. So what can I do? Look, what can I do? I can select all the games, Control R. I select all the games. I go with the right click.
And by the way, A stands for all.
All, exactly. Yeah, always some logic. And then you go right click and go to opening reference on selection. So now I have the moves, the statistics of only this tournament.
Of the 100 plus games, yeah.
Exactly. Okay, this time it's just 100 plus, but let me do it maybe a little bit to show you a different thing. Similar, but we go back to my databases because you said that we get every 2 weeks new games.
We get, I think, 5,000 new games if I get
Exactly.
this
So
correct.
let's go to Mega Database. Again, I go to my reference database. You can go here and to select, for instance, tournaments. And you see tournaments, the latest tournaments, FIDE Grand Swiss tournament.
Okay,
It's a very strong tournament. You can do exactly the same thing. So you select all of them, Control A. These are the games from Grand Swiss, 638 games.
That's a bit more, yeah.
And then you do the same. You go to opening reference on selection, and you have a very good overview of what openings, what variations are popular today. This is a very strong, let's see what they played against E4 mostly, and with what they were successful. Very interesting. You see that Sicilian is more successful with black, was more successful than E5, which in the last years was by far the most popular on the highest level. Still is, as we see here.
And look at the Caro-Kann even.
Caro-Kann has a plus score for black. Here I have all the games in Caro-Kann from this tournament, and we see that black has a plus. So he won 4 games and lost 3 games.
Okay.
Actually, as I find, Gukesh played always Caro-Kann there, and he won 2 games. So here you can go to any variation you want, and you can check very quickly only on selection. You don't need even to go to the reference database there and to make a selection from there. It's just very simple here. You choose exactly a tournament you want to go. You can go to sources, and if I go there, you can look at my latest update. It was last week or something. Here also, you can do exactly the same to see what in the past 2 weeks was popular, what variations, what was played with what. You have all statistics, and you can follow any variation you want to follow. You can see, look, BC, how popular it was. The move BC, and actually scored very well for white overall. So you have some tools which help you very quickly to get an impression of what variation is popular exactly at this moment. If you want to find out why this variation is popular now and suddenly, then of course more work is required. You have to compare, you have to go to some opening encyclopedia to find out articles on this variation and to try to compare, because otherwise you don't get here an answer immediately why is this suddenly so popular. So sometimes it can happen that Carlsen played a variation and everybody is starting to playing it. Well, now Gukesh plays C6 and many people are following Caro-Kann and so on. Okay, now when I'm telling you Caro-Kann or B3, this is of course a very, very general. Sometimes we speak about certain variations in some openings, which is move 5, 6, 7 or so. So this is how you can use very quickly reference database for many things.
All right. Thank you so much, Dorian. This was very, very interesting and helpful. Thank you very much for watching. We see each other soon enough. Until then.
Okay, thank you.